Welcome back. You're looking at scenes from the new EQT Bridge Theater series show called Leo. The New York Times describes it as a, quote, gravity-defying spectacle. Audience members describe it as mind-bending, funny, and surprisingly touching. Here to tell us more about this unique theater work that makes you wonder which way is up are Pam Komar of the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust and Leo creator and star Toby Beegner. Good to have you both here.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Thanks for having us.
So, tell us about the show itself. You've been taking this on the road and created it in 2011.
That's right. Yeah, in Edinburgh we launched it back then, and yeah, it's a very funny production actually of a fiction movie actually, but we don't hide any of the tricks. But the audience gets to see the making of at the same time, so that the stage is sort of split.
So what are you doing during the course of the show?
I'm playing in a room. I'm playing this character who suddenly gets to realize that the laws of gravity must have changed, and yeah, then how does he get along with that? Because it's a situation that we've all been dreaming of. I assume, I guess, I'm sure, dream to be able to levitate.
Right. And so how do you do this?
Well, it's actually it's a change of perspective, but we don't hide this. But we put a room on the stage next to a screen, and I play the whole show laterally in a way, lying on the floor, rolling around, and you know, trying to make it look like everything is normal in the beginning on that screen. But then, as time goes by, the guy discovers the incredible potential of this situation.
So are you climbing? How are you climbing the wall?
I'm actually crawling on the floor.
So this is actually, so what we're seeing on the right is what you're actually doing.
Yes, that's right.
On the left is...
Yeah. And I think that's also the most charming and innovative aspect about this show is that you can sort of jump from left to right and see both things. And some stuff you would see on the screen and be like, oh, this is easy. And then you check how is he actually doing it. And then you go, oh, he's in a handstand, you know, and vice versa.
Pam, audiences have called this touching and funny. What do you love about bringing this show here to Pittsburgh?
I love that it's part of our EQT Bridge Theater series and that it's for the bigger kids, so preteens, teens, adults of all ages, and incorporating technology into the performance is something that's really magical and inspiring, especially for the younger children. You know, they're on their screens all the time, so let's add a screen to a show, and I think the interest increases as they see different uses of technology.
Okay, so we were going to play a little game with you. Are you down to play a game?
Depends on the game.
Pam, you can play too. You guys can work together. Okay. It's just a little quiz. All right, because the show is about gravity, what goes up must come down, but what falls faster, a hammer or a feather?
What would you say?
I think they're the same.
It depends, I think, where. If it's in a vacuum or...
Oh. There you go. Okay, good stuff, because it is a trick question.
Gravity.
The hammer falls faster because air resistance causes the feather to fall more slowly. But if the feather and the hammer were dropped at the same time in a vacuum, they would fall at the same rate and hit the ground at the same time. Good job. All right, what are the effects of gravity on humans? A, they make us shorter. B, keep us warm. C, keep us grounded. D, all of the above.
Can we name two options?
Sure, but I think there's just one answer.
It's probably D then.
I think so.
It is. It's D. All of the above. It does all of that. You mentioned that the name of the show was possibly going to be named for Isaac Newton's laws of gravity.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about the 3 laws of motion in 1687. Can you name 2 of them? 2 of them are up there on the screen. Which ones are they? Objects at rest tend to stay at rest. B, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. C, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
That's great.
I would go with A and B.
I think A and B is correct too. Although a milkshake sounds wonderful.
Okay. Thank you both for joining us here.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And you can come see Leo, presented by the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust, and the EQT Bridge series, a theater series. It's on stage at the Defying Theater tonight at 7 and tomorrow at 2. You can get details at pittsburghtodaylive.com.